Good afternoon on what is a warm, bright and sunny day. It is Monday the 24th of June and I'm in the reading up with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to continue unboxing. What I'm going to pull out of here is White Sands. This is a role-playing about the fight for clean air, created by Tim Roberts of Critical Kit. Now this is a bit of a departure for Critical Kit. They're best known for their basically one-shot Dungeons and Dragons adventures, and also the solo journaling games Be Like a Crow and more recently Be Like a Cat. So this is a little bit different and a bit more experimental, I suppose, but all the more welcome. Clean air has been privatised. The rich and powerful live in mega scrapers. The powerless live in the contamination, but nature has offered hope. A fight is underway to save that hope. In this role-playing game for 2 or more players, you and a group of your neighbours will join a fledgling activist group known as the Breathless. Your objective is to fight against the megacorps and return clean air back to the hands of the people. So we open up credits page, QR code for essentially details about the game, more information, contents page, and an introduction that explains what a role-playing game is, what's included in the book, and before you begin and what you need. So introduction, what's in the book, the dice you're going to need, basically the standard panoply of polyhedral dice. And then we get into the actual setting, the contamination essentially of the White Sands, and essentially the ecological damage done to the world within which the player characters are living, as opposed to those who live in the mega scrapers. So a discussion of what that is like, what it's about, gives you a good feel for it, including technology, currency, the megacore, the Reavers, and so on, setting everything up at before we get into playing the game and how to understand the die ratings and make skill checks. Essentially, you've got one table, and presumably the higher type, the higher the type of dice you're using, the more likelihood you'll have of succeeding. Expertise handled, having the upper hand. Opposed skill rolls all handled too. Restoring die ratings and so on, and then the need for respirators. And then things like rules for scavenging, carrying and use items at combat, all quite simply, clearly handled. And then if you will get into combat, you're going to involve likelihood of injury, you're going to need healing, there's possibility of death, and so on. So it's really kept to a few pages. Even then you've got a section there on creating your own rules, such that really, let's have a look. So playing the game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 pages of this book is dedicated to the rules, nice and simple. And then we get on to activist creation. This is your player character. I'm about to sneeze. Sorry, hay fever can't be avoided. So essentially, you're going to be assigning die ratings to your skills. There we are: strength, speed, sneak, shoot, smart, and sway. Add in some areas of expertise, and then nicely, given the nature of the role-playing game, breathing life into your character, who they are, and why they live in the contamination zone, and then your handle as a member of the Breathless. And then a starting scenario for the White Sands role-playing game, Havana Down. So, got introduction and synopsis, sequence of events, details on running the scenario and locations. at possible player connections, and then we're into the story. Get it going fairly quickly, and then going on the mission itself, and what happens and the consequences. So different locations. So Havana's apartment and clues there, and then Bewley's Rex and what can be found there with Bewley, possible clues and events. Then we get on to Havana's hideout and so on, and then possibly again the clues that the characters can find there and events which take place at that location. Comes to a close. It comes to a close. We continue the story, which is basically up to the hands of the game master, and then we've got the NPC statistics for the characters in the scenarios that Havana down, and then we've got a map of the city and Bewley's Rex. Okay, character sheet, and then you have a nice kind of advert, kind of tongue-in-cheek. Need a break from the city, visit White Sands. That an ideal of what it once was, and it also comes with a map. There we go. So you've got a map of Bewley's. Sorry, up the other way. Bewley's Rex, and also of the city. Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Nook. If you did, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. And if you've got any comments or comments or feedback, I do appreciate it if you take the time to post those down below. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings of the Nook, well, you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game or a little role-playing game which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so. All, of course, accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. In the meantime, thanks again for watching another unboxing of the Nook. I'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.